You can tell a couple hives blew up. What I have done is, got a bee in my bonnet. What I have done is, it's the end of the season. I made 15 nukes in August. And what I did was they did not have enough time to get big enough. So what you do, I learned this off Bob Benny. And I've also learned this off a friend of mine named Nick Such. What you do is you pour them in front of the hive. I don't like to combine them right together. They'll fight right away. So I made this hive, which is over here. I made it queenless the last time I was here. She wasn't doing so great. She had a messed up wing. She probably got messed up when I was picking her up to mark her because I had sticky fingers, and that messes their wings up sometimes. And what you do, you pour them out. Now, at first, I had a real big opening about that big right here. They just flooded in there, and that's not good. So what I did is I shoved it to a little bitty tiny opening. What that does, it makes them stop. It confuses them. And then as you see, they'll slowly but surely start working their way in. And then once they get going, you see the whole gang gets to pushing like, all right, we know what we're doing. Some of them are nasal nothing up here in front with their butts up near. They're saying, hey guys, this is our new home, this is our new home. They don't really know what happened, but they know a hive's there. This is a much better way than just simply dumping them on top. Most of you are not commercial people. You're not in a big hurry. I'm not commercial either. I'm on my way to sideliner. And right now I have about 35 hives. Next year I should be a sideliner if everything goes well. I hope to pay all my stuff and make $1 next year. And then what they do, like right now, you couldn't hardly make these bees sting. You see, they're not protecting nothing. See? Bees think one thought. They're like, hey, what's going on? Where are we at? Where's our house? They typically think one thought at a time. Right now, they're like, what's going on? What's going on? I'm confused. I'm confused. I'm confused. Where do we go? And then they'll start smelling the nasal noth gland, which is these bees up here that are got their butts up near. They're spraying, this is home, this is home. And you'll watch little by little, here they come. Look at, I think it's so neat how they all just run in there. You see a lot of neat stuff when you beekeep. And it's fun to watch. They're really a neat critter. They really are. They're not like my puppies, because sometimes they'll sting the crap out of me, and sometimes they're really mean. If my puppy bit the crap out of me every now and then, I wouldn't feed that puppy. And sometimes bees will sting the crap out of you, and we still feed them. That's because we're really thieves, right? You know what I mean? We're giving them, we're taking care of them, and we're stealing all their honey. We're tricking them. Saying, put all this honey up here. And they're like, oh, yeah, cool. We'll put it all up here. And then we just take it. But we replace it with yummy sugar water. And some studies have shown that in the wintertime, that's even better because it doesn't have all the impurities in it, all the minerals. And it's just straight sucrose. Well, I hope you enjoyed this. I think this is fun. I encourage you to get out there and play with your bees. And here's a mistake I've made in the past I'm not going to make today, which is I'm going to take all these frames at the end of the year. I'm going to take my hive tool and I'm going to scrape the honey. It's hard for bees to open up honey if there's not a bunch of them. This lets them get in there and lets them eat it a whole lot quicker. And what I have done before is forgot all these bees here. See, there's always some hiding in the box. I don't think you can see that there because it's getting dark. But you don't want to forget those. Isn't that funny? The thing won't come apart when you want it to, but if you pick it up, it'll flop and fall apart. Try to help them out. It is funny. Sometimes you help bees out. I used to think, oh no, it's drowning. I'd get it out of the sugar water and then it would sting the crap out of me. Bees are funny, man. They're a lot of fun. They're not like puppies, though. I do have some really, really nice bees. And I do have one line of carnelian bees. the one I breed off of, they're really nice. You can't hardly make them sting you. But some of them aren't so nice, especially swarms. Well, it's getting dark. I hope you enjoyed this. Here's a peek of southern Ohio on a farm. Hay bales there. Everybody needs a country farm pickup. Leaves are still on. Such a beautiful place. This is Adams County, Ohio. You can see the foothills maybe over those trees. You can see the foothills of the Appalachian Mountains. It's a great place. I have 12 hives here. This fella grows a killer garden, has fruit trees and grapes, and he wanted me to bring bees here. He's a great guy. I hunted on his brother's property for many years. Well, order your bees. Try to buy them off somebody local, even though you'll get them, and ask the person, say, hey, if I spend a few $100 from you, will you at least answer my questions? You know, a few, maybe one a week. Because, man, I bought some bees off people. They wanted nothing to do with me. They just took my money and said, thanks. They didn't even say thanks. They just said, bye, good luck. And they would maybe answer a question or two, and then they were done. They wanted nothing to do with me. And then I had other people that I didn't even buy nothing off of. They killed themselves trying to be good to me. Go find somebody that'll help you. And don't be mad at them if they won't help you. But ask them, say, can I ask you one question a week? And that'll really help you along your way until you find yourself a mentor. If you're an old beekeeper, quit acting like you're keeping some sort of secret. Go out there and help somebody. Somebody probably helped you. Go out